doing? How are you doing? And yeah, and you know what? I've been going live on TikTok so much that I keep having the urge to tap on the screen because when you're live over there, you tap on the screen and it helps to send your video out to more people, right? And so the other apps don't work like that, but I keep forgetting. It's really weird because I used to go live on Facebook all the time for years. I just loved Facebook. I went live on Facebook and I did everything on Facebook. And then they kind of just started acting weird. And I'm like, I don't have time for that because I'm out here trying to make money. I'm trying to get money in these social media streets. And I'm trying to help other people to do the same thing. I'm really trying to help people to understand that they don't have to be running around here broke, busted, and disgusted and trying to come up the rough side of the mountain. You don't have to do that. I don't even know where they came up with that because I'm not going to get all religious on y'all, but that whole rough side of the mountain thing has zero to do with being a Christian and all that stuff. I'm not going to get all deep in religion, but I'm just telling you, that crap didn't come from the Bible. I don't know where they got it. I do know where they got it, but I don't want to start a whole controversy about religion because that's not what I'm here to tell y'all. So when I said that I have good news and bad news, the good news is that I'm trying to get both of these phones right. Hey, Facebook. Y'all come on in here. Let me just tag a few folks live while I'm on live. So tell me, where are you joining in from? I need to grab my freaking glasses. I'm telling you guys, I'm 61 and full of fun, but this whole having to wear these glasses is not the move because I have had like supervision my whole life. Not supervision like I've been supervised, but excellent vision. I'm trying to get the lighting right because I don't have all the things yet. So let me take a second and go find my glasses. I know I had them because I went out to the store earlier, and when I went to the store, I had on the glasses. I found them. Here they are. Let me grab my water. I really didn't have any intentions on going live, but hey, I'm here. Facebook, I'm here. Instagram, and here's a couple of things. If you are doing some kind of online business, or if you have anything that you're trying to market on social media, I'm going to tell you guys straight off the bat. It just depends on what it is, but for the most part, I will tell you that you should be using TikTok. I know some people, you don't know about TikTok, so maybe you're a little like leery of it or whatever, but when I tell you that TikTok is the move, because I just dropped both of the phones trying to move the light. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. You don't have to be perfect to do this, obviously, because guess what? I'm doing it, and you can see right now I'm far from perfect. But the reason I'm saying that is because my mentor that I'm learning how to do this digital marketing from, right? She started with a brand new TikTok account, and she was able to earn over $1 million in 17 months just from TikTok. Brand new account, exact same program that I'm using. She didn't know anything about I'm not saying she didn't know about social media, but she didn't know how to put it all together. So that's what I said. She didn't know how to put it all together. She knew she was just tired of, trying to chase money. She's actually got a lot in common with me. She's a mom of 6, but she's also a grandma, and I'm not a grandma yet, but I'm going to have my first grandbaby soon. Yeah, I'm excited. So she's a mom of 6, and she's got 5 grandkids, and she was trying to figure out a way to she was doing like a network marketing business, and she was trying to figure out how to do it without having to chase people because she was doing pretty well, but then they changed the compensation plan on her. And so she was like just running around. She went from like, I want to say it was like $7,000 a month to like not even half of that. So she was really desperate. I just told y'all she was actually a single mom of 6 and a grandma of 5. So that's a whole lot of pressure. That's a whole lot of pressure. Hey, I cannot. Let me put on my glasses. Hey, King F F King FB Truth. All right, got you. Hey, Glassy Girl. Hey y'all, hey, forgive me if I don't get you, just charge it to my head and not my heart. As I was saying, I have not been going live on TikTok, whatever the heck this is. Where am I? On Facebook and Instagram for quite a while, just because once they started with the whole situation with 47, love him, hate him, I don't really care. It's just once they changed up a lot of stuff, they started like basically suppressing my content, and it was just a whole hot mess. And so I usually go live on TikTok every single day. Every single day I'm on TikTok, typically for about an hour. I have my page that I'm doing my digital marketing mostly, and that is teampaydaily.com. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to get this light right because this light is horrible. So, all right, that should be a little bit better. Anyway, hey, where are y'all? Where is everybody from? If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. And I am on this digital marketing journey. My goal is to help 100 families this year to get to 6 figures. I want everybody to secure the bag. That's just it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Nothing more. By me helping other people, it helps me too, right? So if y'all know who Zig Ziglar is, I don't know if anybody knows, but if you know who Zig Ziglar is, he was basically a motivational speaker, right? And he said, you can have anything in life you want if you just help enough other people get what they want. And I remember that from when I was a kid, because my dad used to listen to like these motivational tapes and stuff like that. And I'm dating myself. I'm 61 and full of fun. I don't even feel like it. I don't even know how 61 is supposed to feel. I was like, I remember when 60 was like old, but you know, I'm 60 and it's not old. So I'm still out here living my best life, just, you know, having a good old time. Just came back from Florida and, you know, went to Disney a little bit and did a whole thing and went swimming and all this kind of stuff. And so I just really, sometimes I feel like I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to act or how I'm supposed to feel, but it doesn't really matter because I am here to help other people. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. One of the things I do is I'm a coach. I'm a certified life business and financial coach. None of that has to do with anything as far as this digital marketing. Now, it has to do with something as far as I also do credit repair. So, yeah, I pretty much need to know what I'm doing. And you don't even need a certification or anything like that to do credit repair. If you're interested actually in fixing your credit or helping other people fix their credit, like I can show you how you can start your own business if you want, fixing people's credit. Or you can fix your own credit. I actually have a program that's like $50. It's $49, $49.95, something like that. And it's a DIY program. So you get everything you need, all the letters, all the stuff that you need to send to the credit bureaus and all that stuff to fix your credit. And then you can do exactly what I did. I went through everything in the program. I downloaded all the stuff. I did all the things. And then I started my own credit repair company. But I had been helping people fix their credit for years before that. And you want to know how I started doing credit repair? So I can't remember what it exactly was. I think it might have been the time I bought this car on my mom and dad's American Express card. Yeah, I did that. And that's back in the day when American Express did not play. They did not play. These collection agencies, y'all think they're bad now. No, they would come to your house. They would threaten you. They could call you any time of day or night. They used to call on Sundays. They used to call around the clock. People actually used to, like, take themselves out the game because these creditors were just so ruthless. And that's how a lot of the laws that came to be with credit came into being, because they could do anything. They could come to your job. They would send the cops to people's jobs. They'd tell everybody and their mama that, you didn't pay your bills. And they would go, like, to people's houses and tell their mom, like, they didn't pay this bill or that bill or whatever. It's just kind of wild when you think about it now. We come a long way, baby. But I'm not really here to tell y'all about the credit repair thing. Although, like I said, if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know, because I do have different options. I have this, like I said, the system where you can do it yourself. You can learn how to fix your own credit. You don't need to necessarily hire me or anybody else to fix your credit. Now, I know what happens a lot of times when you hear you can fix your own credit and stuff like that. People kind of get a little bit nervous, like, because they think they don't know. They think it's way more complicated than it is. The same thing with this digital marketing. I think when people hear, first of all, when they hear digital, that conjures up computers, and then they think they have to be tech savvy. Well, guess what? In my program that I have, you do not have to be tech savvy. Not at all. The only thing you have to do is, if you can watch this live, which obviously you can because you're doing it, that's pretty much all you need to do. And you need to know how to copy and paste, right? If you don't know how to copy and paste, that's simple too. You just go to YouTube and look up a video, how do you copy and paste? And the video will come up. But everything inside of this program is like your hand is being held. I'm actually, the reason I'm looking around Instagram, because I'm inviting people on TikTok to, not TikTok, Facebook. I'm inviting people on Facebook to hop on over here for a few minutes. But I'm trying to get these phones. I'm sorry. The lighting is awful. Yeah, I'm kind of just getting back in the groove. And I'm up here. I've moved from South Carolina back to Virginia, but now I'm up in the mountains with my daughter and my son-in-law. And one of my sons are up here. And then my other sons are in Northern Virginia. So, I'm excited. I got one son still in South Carolina. So, anyway, the point I was making was, like back in the day, they used to be able to come to people's houses, to their jobs. They used to be able to go tell on you to your mama and anybody else that you weren't paying your bills. They would try to get your family members to pay your bills on your behalf. So, even though it's not perfect, it's definitely better than that. Hey, Adam. Thank you. I saw that you followed me on TikTok, and also we're going to get together, I'm going to say one day next week, because I definitely need your help. So if y'all don't know, Adam is awesome. Adam was my assistant, and he moved to Qatar, and then that's Qatar. I think we say Qatar, but it's Qatar. I think that's how it's pronounced. Am I pronouncing it right, Adam? Qatar, right? Anyway, the point is, so they used to be able to come to your house and get your mom and daddy and whoever else about your credit. Like, you better come pay these bills. So, but so back to what I was saying about the whole digital marketing thing, is that when people hear the word digital, it conjures up all of these scary thoughts of, like, you're going to have to know some kind of tech stuff, and you're going to have to know how to code and do all of this mysterious stuff, and none of that is true. None of that is true. Here's what digital marketing really is. So let me explain it to you guys real quick. Really, this light. Oh, sorry. I'm not on Facebook. Didn't mean to do that. It's I definitely have to get better lighting, but this is the point. You don't have to have anything fancy to do this. I'm just using my two phones. That's it. I have my one old phone that I dropped about 1,000 times, cracked the screen. I even broke the OtterBox, you guys. I have no idea how that happened, but so I use that one when I'm online, like in the house and stuff, and or if I want to just record videos, but I don't want to necessarily post them on Facebook. I want to just do them on my phone. And then I have my other phone that where I'm on my Instagram, and I use this phone most of the time because this is my new iPhone. So y'all come on in. Thank you for joining me. So I'm going to just give y'all a real quick overview about, thanks Adam. So I'm going to give y'all a real quick overview about what digital marketing really is. So digital marketing, it just means, let me know if you can hear me, if my sound is off or anything like that. Again, I don't have any fancy equipment. I just dropped the phone one more time because I just have it kind of propped up on the windowsill. Ordinarily, when I go live, I'm ready. I got all the stuff I want to say. I'm set up. I try to go live a little earlier in the day because it gets super duper dark up here in these mountains, and so there's not a lot of street lights. So even though I'm sitting in front of the window, there's really no light coming into this window, and so the overhead lights in here are really yellow. See how not the covering is clean, but the light bulb is like yellowish. So anywho, so y'all just let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Adam? Like, am I clear? Because I'm really trying to prop these phones. Okay, so I'm just giving y'all two things that I'm going to hop off here for the night. Like I said, number one, I go live just about every single day on TikTok. If you are on TikTok, please follow me there at my Kara Revels Crittenton. Kara Revels Crittenton. I will, I think I can, I don't know if I can put it, oh yeah, I can put it in the chat here. I can't, let me see. Let me see if I can comment over here. Come on. What are you doing, phone? It's not letting me comment right now. But anyway, so Kara Revels Crittenton on my website is Team Pay Daily. So I have two pages. Actually, I have 3 pages on TikTok, but 2 that I actively use. One is Kara Revels Crittenton. The other one is teampaydaily.com. So I'll probably try to put the link in my bio so you guys can get on there. So here's what digital marketing is. I'm sorry, let me break it down. Digital marketing is really any product or service or business that you do online. So for instance, a lot of people have Netflix. Netflix is a streaming service, right? So that's digital. That's an example of a digital business or service, right? Because you're not getting like a water bottle or anything like that, or you're not getting an ebook or something that you could download sort of from Netflix. All right, you're not. So that's one example. Okay, that's digital. If you buy an ebook, like I've taken a lot of courses and classes and things online, that's an example of digital, right? That's an example of a digital product. Another example would be like, for instance, Spotify, YouTube. Anything that lives on the internet is digital. Now, what is digital marketing? So when you say digital marketing, it conjures up ideas of network marketing or like affiliate marketing or things like that, MLMs, but that's not what this is. Like what I'm doing, there's no uplines, there's no downlines. Nobody gets any of your money. You get 100% of the profit. If you sell a product that's the program that's $300, you immediately get that $300. How does the company make their money then? We have a website fee. So the website fee is between $29 and $39, depending on which program you have. And the company gets the $29, $39 for the website fee. So all of the rest of the money comes to you. You don't split anything with anybody. I'm doing this live just to give y'all some information, educate you a little bit, and because I was supposed to, I did go live earlier on TikTok and tried to do a little bit on Facebook, but like I said, Facebook is kind of weird now to me. It's not like it used to be. So, yeah, it's still a great place to you know, if you run ads, if you pay for ads and all that, yeah. But I don't pay for any ads. Everything we do is 100% free. We use social media. So anyway, digital products are anything that lives on the internet. So I hope that made sense. Now, what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is just the way you find out about the product or service or business that's being sold on the internet, right? So for instance, if you're on your Facebook and you see an ad, like you're watching a video and it's like really good, right? Then this ad comes in. That's an example of marketing, right? Because they're showing you an ad and they're expecting you to buy it or watch it or whatever they want you to do with that ad, right? That's the marketing part of it. So what we do is we're gaining an education, because this is an educational business, e-commerce. This is the e-learning space. And so what we're doing is we're learning the high income skills. Colleges are now doing courses. Google it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Google it for yourself. Digital marketing jobs, and you're going to see that I think it's $170,000 is pretty much kind of like the salary for people learning digital marketing. So this is when I'm telling you we're doing high income skills. Here we are. Now, here's the thing, though. Like, if you were to say today, like, okay, Carrie, you've convinced me. I've been seeing you with these videos about getting this digital marketing, how people are working online from their phone 2 hours a day, and they're making, like, $100, $300, $600, $900 a day. How are they doing it? Is it possible? Can you really do it? Yes, you can do it. I'm here to tell you, if you know me, then you know I only do good business. If you don't know me, Google me. All right? So that's all digital marketing is. And you don't have to know anything because we're going to teach you. That's the beautiful thing about this program. Again, there's no MLMs, there's no uplines, there's no downlines, there's no calling your friends and family, there's no DMing people, there's no chasing people. We do what we call attraction marketing. Me doing this live right now, somebody's going to say, I'm interested, and they're going to go to my website, teampaydaily.com. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, my link is in my bio. So you're going to click on the link and you're going to go to my website. You're going to put in your information, and here's what's going to happen. Once you click on that link, www.teampaydaily.com, that's the link in my bio, whatever app you're on, it's going to say you're going to an external link, like it's something spooky. No, they really just want to keep you on the platform longer, right? But you're going to go, it's going to say open anyway. You're going to hit open anyway. It's going to take you straight to my website. Once you get to my website, what you're going to do is you're going to put in your email address, right? You're going to watch this super duper. So and then the screen's going to pop up and it's going to say thanks. When it says thanks, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to show y'all right now, since we have time, because y'all not really doing a whole lot. What are y'all doing? What are you guys up to? What is everybody up to? Let me see. Let me go to my other page, because I got my laptop up. And I'm just going to walk you guys through how this works right now. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my TikTok account, because it's just easier to show you, to walk you through how this works. I absolutely love TikTok. I'm amazed because I never really used TikTok before until I got into this program. And the reason I started using TikTok is because my mentor, Michelle, she made $1 million in 17 months from TikTok, using the exact same program that I have access to. And then when you hit the link in my bio and join up, you're going to have access to the exact same program. So let me show y'all on my TikTok, because it's just easier to show you from here. Okay, let me close some of these tabs, because I got way too many tabs open. Way too many tabs open, all right, so here we go. So this is my TikTok page. This is what it looks like on the website. If you're on your phone, then this picture right here on my face is going to be like, in the middle of your phone, right? So you're going to show you what you're going to do. You're going to go, let me see if I can turn myself around so you guys can see better. You're going to go, if you're on Facebook and Instagram, you're going to see my profile, and it's going to say, the link in my bio is going to be somewhere around there, www.teampaydaily.com, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to click. You're going to click on there. This is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. You're going to click on that link. Now, do you see right here, whatever social media you're on, maybe not YouTube, but it's going to tell you you're going to an external link. They make it look scary so you won't go. But you're going to go because you want to get the information. Hey, Sexy Jet, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you're going to click there. You're going to go right here, and you're going to say open anyway. Okay, so you're going to click on open anyway. And now it's going to take you to my website. We're going to see this nice little family. Now I'm going to fix this. I'm going to be customizing my page soon, so you'll see a picture of me and probably my kids. I don't know. I'm just going to have it's going to be me. But right now, this is my website. When you sign up, you're going to get your own website, and there's several different options for pictures and stuff, so you can change it. But this is what we're doing now. Okay, so it's going to say, discover how to start an online business with a proven blueprint. Okay, so now let me do this. Let me get my laptop. You're going to scroll down a little bit, and right here, it's going to be a place for you to enter your email. This is going to be whether you're on your phone or your laptop. It's going to obviously be laid out a little different on your phone, but same thing. So you're going to put in your email address, right? So I'm going to put in an email address. It says, yes, get my blueprint. The blueprint is the free 10K in 30 days guide that you're going to get. So you're going to put in your email. Then you're going to go to my thank you page. Again, when you sign up, you're going to get this exact same thing. And there's nothing for you to do for this. Only thing you have to do is a couple of things. This is a 98% done for you system. You have about 2% to do. And you don't even have to do that because you can get somebody inside of our community of 50,000 plus people to set it up for you. So you don't even have to do any of that. All right. So now you're going to see it says thanks. Here it's going to say you're going to get an email from me in 5 minutes. Check your spam or your promotions. Why? Because depending on what email server you have, it may go to your promotions or your junk. Like I ordered an ebook not too long ago, and I was like, "Where's the book? Where's the book?" I'm looking. Then I realized, duh. And I went in my spam, and it was in my spam. And it wasn't spam because I ordered it. Okay, so same thing here. All right, but do not wait. You don't have to wait for this email. Don't wait for the email. Don't wait for the email. Don't wait for the email. That's just how you and I are going to be connected. All right, but you don't have to wait for that because you see right here, you can see this is my mentor. Let me go. So when you scroll down a little bit, you're going to come to here. And here is my mentor, Michelle. And she's going to be doing all this
selling. And you guys, time is the most important thing to me. And when I discovered this process, I was like, oh my gosh, if I can just learn how to make $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day, that would change my life. Because inside of the process, you guys, it shows you how to follow a 2-hour workday. I know, crazy, right? But it shows you how you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours away. But let me share with you why. It's because of systems like this. Because
okay.
of pages like this.
So I'm going to pause her. So she's going to do all the selling and telling. She's going to explain how the program works and all of that. You're going to scroll down a little more. You're going to scroll down a little more, right? And you're going to put, yes, I'm ready to have a successful online business. Okay, sorry about this. This is way trickier than I thought it was going to be. Usually what happens when I'm live, I am live on my cell phone, and then I have my laptop set up so that you can see my laptop. But I'm not doing that now because I really wasn't planning to go live, but I'm here now, so let's go. All right, so you're going to put, yes, I'm ready, and you're going to click on that. And right here, it's going to take you to easy step-by-step blueprint, and then you're going to scroll down a little bit more. Trying to position myself so that you guys can see. You're going to scroll down a little bit more. I'm going to have a tutorial with this up, so don't worry about it. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more, and it says, get the daily blueprint to make 100% profit. So you're going to put, and now this is the $300, 300 product, but you're not going to pay 300, you're going to pay 75. And then you're going to get yourself an installment plan, okay? But you're going to get access to thousands of dollars worth of products. Not only that, as soon as you get your system set up, which can take a couple hours to maybe 2 days at the most, you're going to be able to do exactly what I'm doing. You don't have to make videos like I'm doing. You can do faceless. You have to pick one social media platform at least. And then we're going to show you everything step by step how to do it. So if you like Instagram better, or you like Facebook better, or TikTok, Twitter, TikTok is the easiest because there's so many people on TikTok, and TikTok is super duper fast paced. If you're not on TikTok, you need to check it out, especially, like I said, if you're in any kind of business, if you do any type of music or anything like that, you definitely need to be on TikTok, and you need to learn how to grow and market yourself on TikTok, which also will be showing you inside of this program. Okay, so you get this, and you're going to put, yes, get access to the blueprint now. All right, so you click on that. It's going to turn from green to blue. It says 300, passive blueprint. You're going to put in your information. You know how to fill out a form. You've done it before. You're going to put in your contact information and your payment. Now, when you get to this payment section, you're going to scroll down. Hopefully, y'all can see this. You're going to scroll down, right? I'm going to scroll down, so let me scroll down a little bit. And here's where you put in your payment information. Scroll down a little more.
Additions, privacy policy, and earnings disclaimer.
And it's going to
Located
get,
on our website
oh,
page.
some,
Passive daily pay blueprint. USD, $300.
that's pretty cool. Somehow I made it talk. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so right here, you're going to scroll down a little bit, and here's the options to do the payments. So you're going to pick the 300 bundle. You're going to put in, you're going to do the installment payment, or you can do it all at one time. Either way, whatever works for you. And then you're going to, the next thing you're going to do, I can't do it because I would have to put in all my information to do it. But once you get done with that part, it's going to tell you right here that there's a $29 website fee. All of these are one-time fees, you guys. This is not monthly, none of that. So then you put that in, and off it goes to give you all the information. You're going to get exactly what I have. I'm going to make a video, and I'll put it on my page if you want it. Or you can DM me and just say blueprint, and I'll get you the information. Or you can just go to the link in my bio and click on there and get the information. But that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm doing this digital marketing. I'm making money online. My goal is to help 100 families get to 6 figures this year. We are calling May Money Month. Money Month May. We're looking to get everybody inside of our community, 50,000 plus people. I think we're up to 52,000 people now inside of our community to 10K in the next 30 days. I want to be one of those people, which is why I want to help you. Again, there's no uplines, there's no downlines, none of that. When you get involved and when you sign up and you start this business, because it's a business, so you got to put some money in it. Now, here's what I'll do. If you do the 300, I'm going to get 4 people. If you do the 300 tonight or by tomorrow morning, I'll just give you out till tomorrow because it's late. I will pay your website fee. So you don't even have to pay your website fee. You're only going to pay the $75. You're going to do the website fee, and then you're going to let me know that you did it, and I'm going to give you back the $29 for the website. So you're going to have access immediately to 2 streams of income. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Now, I created a multi-million-dollar corporation offline with the ex-husband. Even though we did it with one company, we had multiple different agencies because I was doing federal contracting. And so we had like IRS, FBI, the Treasury, Environmental Protection Agency, all these different government agencies. The company's still in existence. The ex and a couple of my sons are doing the thing over there. I'm done with that. I'm on to the next thing already. So that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing. And like I said, it's kind of late, but I just decided to hop on here because why not? I have not shown TikTok and Instagram a lot of love ever since they just started the craziness with the whole stuff with 47. Like I said, love him or hate him. If you're in the U.S., you know all of these changes are crazy. If you're anywhere in the world, there's just a whole lot going on. Some people love it, some people hate it. Here's what I know. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I do know this in case you're feeling discouraged, because I'm also a coach. I'm a certified life, business, and financial coach. I think I told y'all that. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6 and a world traveler. Now, here's what my story is, right? So I created this company. I had what looked like a dream life to everybody else. Everything looked perfect, you know. And one thing is because I'm not a person who would put people in my business. Never been that person. And so there was a lot of internal struggle. And for me, that whole situation was just toxic. It was very, very toxic. And I had to leave. So I left, and then that was good. And then, they're doing whatever they're doing. I don't know, because I don't, it's the song, I don't fuck with you. I didn't say that. But there's a song, I don't F with you, so I don't have anything to do with those people. But here's what I do know. No matter what you're going through, let me leave y'all with this. No matter what you're going through, somebody else in this world has it worse than you do. There's a quote, and it says, I cursed the shoes on my feet until I met a man who had no feet. And so, like I said earlier, my thing in life, I've been an entrepreneur since I was 5 years old. Even when I worked for other people, I always had my own business going. I started with my first little business was a shoe shine stand that my dad set me up in when I was 5 years old. And so, I've always done something. But Zig Ziglar said, and I said this earlier, that if you can have anything in life that you want, if you're willing to help enough other people get what they want in life. So I just want to leave y'all with that. Just know that no matter if you love these changes or hate these changes, the people that love all the changes that are happening in the U.S. and they think the tariffs are a good thing, I'm not going to say what, that's what they believe. Okay, that's what they believe. They think all of this is awesome. That doesn't matter, because everybody is going to suffer. Everyone is going to suffer to some extent. If you're not making 6 figures, I'm trying to tell you, you got to wake up, everybody. Like Harold Melvin said, wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking. Time for thinking ahead. Y'all got to think ahead. You gotta say enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and dang tired. I don't care if you love your job, hate your job, you don't have a job, or whatever. Maybe you're heading towards retirement and you're not going to have enough money. Maybe Social Security is not even going to be here. Who knows what these Doge dudes are doing, right? This is a global program, so it's open all over the world. So no matter where you live, pretty much, I don't know about Antarctica, but maybe there too. Anywhere you can make a payment to get into this program, you can do this program. So that's it. I'm going to leave you guys, like I said, with those words that no matter what you're going through, somebody else has it worse off than you. So today, I just want you to maybe take a few minutes and think of maybe 2 or 3 things that you're really, really grateful for, because gratitude changes everything. And it might take a while, but let me tell you this too. You have a 100% track record. 100%. You have shown up on this planet every single day that you've been given of this life. You haven't missed a day yet. Some people get student of the year and what is it? I never got it. Perfect attendance and all of that. Some people do that. But guess what? You have perfect attendance for life. That means God's not through with you yet. I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you believe in an internal God, an external God. Maybe you believe you're God. I don't care. I know that you have shown up. You have made it through every single thing that was supposed to kill or destroy you. You came from everything that people have tried to steal from you, take from you, talk about you, whatever. It doesn't matter, and you're still here. So hit the link in my bio. Get signed up for this program. Pick the 300 bundle. You're going to pay $75 today. You're going to pay the $29. Again, these are one-time fees. You're going to pay the $29 for the website, and I am going to give you back the $29 for the website, so you're not even going to pay for that. The only other thing you have to do is you got to get yourself like an email. Like mine is my website is www.teampaydaily, so you would get whatever your name is or whatever you want to call your website, okay? So that's it, y'all. And that'll be probably like maybe $15-20, but it's pretty cheap to average what we average inside of our community. The average person in our community is averaging $900 a day. And there's 50,000 people inside of our community. So do the math. Even though we all have different stories, different backgrounds, different everything. I left my whole crazy toxic marriage with my mama and my sanity and my 6 kids, and I had to start over, and I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to pay the bills. I didn't know how I was going to feed my kids. Really, that's a true story. But I'm here, and I'm doing awesome. And I love my life, right? Just came back from Florida. I'm up here in Virginia. I was in Puerto Rico for like 3 months with my daughter who's over there in law school. I'm going to Jamaica in a couple of months. I'm having my first grand. I mean, life is good. And even if it's not good for you right this second, it can be better. And it beats the alternative, because the alternative is not being here. So that's it, y'all. Hit that link in my bio. Let's get you signed up. Let's get going. Any questions, leave me a comment, DM me, message me. If we need to get on the phone call, we can do that. But here's the thing. This program is designed for you not to have to do any of that. You don't have to call people. You don't have to make videos like I'm making the video. You don't have to go live if you don't want to go live. You don't even have to show your face. You can do what's called faceless marketing. Let me give you a quick example of faceless marketing. So you've seen these things where you see like a picture. So this is a picture from when I was in the Bahamas. I mean, is this the Bahamas? Where is this? This is Mexico. Okay. So you will see like a just a scenic thing, and you'll see words going down the screen. If you look on any of my pages, you'll see examples of that. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Good night. Again, it's been Kira. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hopping on. Adam, we will talk next week. All right, y'all. Ciao for now. Have a good night.